Hello and welcome to my first official Beadie Monday video. In this video series, I hope to bring some brightness to your Mondays. I will also have other tutorials in the week as well, along with hauls, subscription box unboxings, and Nico Atsume videos. On Beadie Mondays, we would take one random item from this big box of creations that I've made. You can see more what's in this box up close in my pony bead creations collection video that I will link in the eye up above. So let's pick one of these. So we might have a few throwbacks. I'm not looking, just so you know. It's also why I'm just kind of throwing them around right now to mix them up. We might have a few throwbacks depending on if they're holidays or they're candy stars. The candy stars I'm going to put all in one video, and also any ones we might also have a chance of grabbing one that I've already done. So I'm gonna pick this guy. Oh, that is a star. Sorry about that. Okay, this one. So that's a leprechaun, so that is a holiday. If you see any cutouts right now, I swear I'm not cheating. The only reason why I'm cutting the videos is just from little verb things that I've messed up. Okay, what's this one? That's a bunny. We keep getting holidays, guys. Okay, this one doesn't feel like a holiday. Oh, this is a sushi. Okay. So we will be redoing this sushi. I have this from this like more side view, and I also have a sushi from like a bird's eye view. But we're going to be doing this one, so let's get into this. Here's a string that I use and recommend. This time I will be using black, but they have many colors, and this is only $2.99 for this whole roll. I recommend this because it's flat, so I do not measure it. I just kind of eyeball it. I'm used to knowing how much to use. Just make sure that you have more than you think that you will need. You need a lot more than you think that you will need because we're going to reinforce it at the end, and also whatever you cut you will have half of because we put the two ends together in order to do these stitches. So mine I usually do about 2 arm lengths, if that helps. Put your 2 ends together and go down to your other end. So once you have this loop here, you can let go of these. Holding these just helps you find the center. So now that you have the center, make sure that your strings are not tangled and that they're sitting on top of each other. And then we're going to create a knot. Follow me with my knot, because if you do a different type of knot, it will not take, it would mess up the project. So you're going to do that knot, and now you can use this part as a keychain or hang it up from somewhere, or we can also remove it after the first row is done. So now you're going to take one of your strings, and I always start with the left. I'm going to make sure it's not tangled all the way down, and once you get the end, we're going to start our row. So with my original, I used dark green for the seaweed and light green for the inside because I am vegan, so I was doing a veggie roll. When we do the inside, you can choose to add reds, oranges, yellows if you'd like. I'm going to use black for the seaweed this time and various shades of green for the inside. Pick up 5 black beads, and we're going to go down to the knot. Now you're going to make sure that that's not twisted and hold it there. Then get your other string and make sure that that's not twisted all the way down. Now that you've got the tip of that string, we're going to put the tip through all of the beads on the left. So your right string should be going through all of the beads on the left, and now your bead should be on both strings. Now just purr tight. Now that has brought you back up to the knot. At this point you could take the knot out. If you would like, you just untwist it, unknot it, and then purl these 2 strings tighter so that way it takes the excess. I'm going to leave my knot in. And now onto the next row. Same as before, we're going to take the left string, get the tip, and add our beads. Add 2 blacks, a white, and 3 of your inside color. I'm doing dark green, light green, dark green. Add a white and 2 more blacks. So now we're going to do the same thing. Go down to your first row. Make sure that that string is going the right way through all of the beads. Take your next string, get the tip, and go through all of the beads on the left. Now if you need to watch this step a few more times, you can go back and watch them. But all of their rows are done exactly the same, just with different colors and different amounts of beads. So I will only be showing you that for now, until we get to the reinforcing at the end. So now your bead should be on both strings, and just pull tight. You should have this now, and as you can see, it's not going to want to sit nicely. That's okay, we will change that when we go to reinforce it. For this row, you should pick up 1 black, 2 white, 5 of your inside color, 2 white, and a black. And this is what you should look like at this point. For this row, pick up 3 black, 1 white, 3 of your inside color, 1 white, and 3 black. This is what you should have at this point. Let's do 11 black. This is what you should have now. For the next row, you should do 11 black again. And this is what you should have. And for this row, 9 black. This is what you should be at now. And for the last row, 5 black. Now that we've gotten to this point, it's time to reinforce. So first what we're going to do is cut both of our strings just at the tip. We're just going to cut it at a bit of an angle. What this does is help it go through the beads easier with all the layers of string that's already in it. So that much of an angle is good. You're going to do that for both strings. And sometimes this point gets dull, so when you're working with a larger project, you might need to retrim it a few times. So what we're going to do is, you see that this string on the right here is coming out of the last row on the right. What we're going to do is to take that string and put it through the next row on the right. Now you can see that it's coming out of this row, this side. So now we just pull it, and you see that row wanting to sit better with this one now. So now we have to do that for this side. I flip it because I'm right hand dominant, but you can do whichever is more comfortable for you. So we're just going to do the same thing. It's coming out of the right side on the bottom row, so we're going to put it through the right side on this row. And you're going to do this for every single row. Do not skip a row. That will make it bunch up more. So do this for all of the rows, and I'll meet you at the top. And now we're at the top. So you can see it's much more together. And now all that we're going to do is snip off the string. So you're now reinforced, so you can get as close as you can and snip off each string. Careful not to get the loop if you kept yours on there. And now you have a keychain. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my playlist on pony beads, and I have one on DIYs and subscription boxes, hauls, and Nikaratsume videos. Also, all my links can be found in the description box, including for my Etsy shop.